Hey class, Weston Reynolds here, coming to you live from April 16th. But it's not April 16th here, right? It's April 26th. So I'm coming to you from 10 days ago. I'm going to be talking to you about words that build common ground. A nurse objects to being called one of the girls, and a firefighter takes offense to being called a fireman. Why, you might ask? The nurse is actually a male, and the firefighter is actually a female. These terms do not include these individuals. How can we better build common ground with our writing? We could use firefighter instead of fireman. We could use police officer instead of policeman. These terms do not leave either of the gender out. Avoiding stereotypes with our writing. Generalizations about groups of people that may offend because it is assumed that all members of the group are the same. Common stereotypes that you may be familiar with may deal with sex or race, but some you may not be familiar with are someone's age, their body type, their education, someone's income or occupation, what region of the world they live in, or their religion, and many more. Using preferred terms when writing. When writing about a group of people, using terms that they themselves would use to describe themselves would be inappropriate. Editing out sexist language when writing. Language that uses stereotypes or ignores women or men. Examples on HB 59 we'll be looking at here in a moment. Writers once used to default to he or him or other masculine pronouns when the referring to someone's sex was unknown in their writing. If we look at this example in your book on HB 58, it says, before anyone can leave the country, he or she must have a passport or other documentation. Replace a singular noun or pronoun with a plural noun. Before travelers can leave the country, they must have a passport or other documentations. Eliminate the pronoun altogether. Before leaving the country, a traveler must have a passport or other documentations. Therefore, we are not defaulting to that he or him pronoun. Therefore, we are not offending anybody. Now, if you look on HB 59, we could use humankind, humanity, humans, instead of man or mankind, getting rid of that he or him stigma. We could use salesperson instead of salesman. We could use firefighter instead of fireman, like I used earlier. We could use representative or members of Congress instead of congressman. And then nurse instead of male nurse. Women are not the only ones that get offended. We could use truck driver instead of female truck driver. Those are words that build common ground.